Hello friends, welcome to our channel Maxwell Suraj Matto, and today we have about another video for you. As you know, we have already started with Okta tutorial playlist in which we have covered different things such as how can you create your free Okta developer account, or how can you create users, manage groups and all, how can you integrate Okta with other applications as a service provider as well as identity provider. We have integrated with Salesforce, Ping and all. In the last video we have shown you like how can you use Postman for your testing, OIDC testing, to get the basically ID token and access token. In this video I will show you like how can you add group in that claim. As you know, by default ID token of OIDC does not contain groups, but if you want to manage same groups at both the end as at service provider as well as identity provider. So in this video, I will show you how can you configure groups in Okta claims. And after that, when you try to do login with OIDC, or when you try to get token from Okta, you will get groups in that. So let's start. So as you can see, we have successfully logged in into Okta, and this is its dashboard. We need to go to a directory to check groups. As you can see, we have different groups are here like Postman user, Okta demo user, and all. And I have assigned my user to it. So you need to make it sure like you have also assigned some group to your user that you are going to log in. After that, there is one group that is everyone, which contain all the users. And now we'll add another group for OIDC claim testing. So I will name it as Okta group testing. I'm adding just to validate that whether we are getting all the groups proper or not. And after adding it, we need to assign it to user. So what we will do, we'll click on that group, that is you need to click on that Okta group testing, and here you have option of assign people. So we'll click on that, and we'll need to assign this user. So we'll scroll here, and yeah, you can click on this plus icon. After clicking on this, user will be assigned. So after that, now we will go to, as you can see, user is assigned here, and as you can see, number of people is one is there in the new group. And after that, we will go to security. In that, you need to go to API for group configuration. In that, you have default one authorization server. You can also create one. We are going to default only. In that, you need to go to, this is the meta URI of authorized default one that we are going to use for whatever we configure it here to show that changes there. In that, you need to go to claims, and here you can see I have added a claims group here, and I will show you after editing it. So once you click on edit button, so as you can see, name of group is there, display page you can put as a group, description I put as a group, in user consent I have selected implicit, but by default it does not exist. You need to create that, so make sure you created by referring this. And also you need to give permission to read API. So I've also added a scope of API.read. In claims, you need to map group also. So we'll click on that group, and you need to select the token in which token you want. Like I've selected ID token here, and you can match it with either groups or expression. And here you also, if you also want it in user info, you need to select that. And in match regex, will allow all the groups that contain here. So I have selected dot star, which will allow all the group, and will save that. It's already saved actually. So you have get now you need to give access permission to it. So you need to add one access policy that you can see I've already added allow auth code, in which I have allowed client credential, authorization code and all, and any scope I have requested. So all these things are allowed through this policy. And after that, now we'll go to Postman, and we need to configure that the latest one through authorization well-known URL. So we'll go to Okta again, and this is my application. So we'll copy client ID from here, and we'll paste there. Now we'll copy client secret from there and we'll put here. So now we'll go to Okta again and we'll put client secret, and after that we will put other URLs such as authorization URL and token URL. So for that we need to go to authorization server URL in API. As you can see, when I click on that default one, it will give me well-known URL. As you can see, this is a well-known URL. So I will just click on this, and once I click on this, I will get the list of all the URLs, that is authorized URLs and token URLs. We'll copy that authorized URL and now we'll paste in Postman. So we'll go to Postman and we'll paste here. After that, I will need token URL. So we'll go to Okta again and we'll copy that token endpoint and that I will paste in Postman. So I think our configuration is done and we are ready to go for testing. So we'll click on get new access token. After clicking on this, it will redirect me to Okta login page. In that, I will enter my Okta credential. As you can see, I've entered my username and after that, I will enter my password here. And after entering it, as you can see, I'm entering my password here. We'll click on verify button and now I need to enter my MFA code of Okta that I will get from Okta verifier. So I put that code here. We'll click on verify button and as you can see, it is processing. Your call is authenticated. Now probably we'll get the token, both the token, that is access token and ID token, but mainly we will focus on ID token here to check that claims whether it exists or not. So we'll go there and we'll copy that ID token claim and we'll copy that and we'll go to jwt.io to check all the claims listed in that. So we'll now go to jwt.io and we'll paste it here. So as you can see, different claims are there and in there groups is also there. Also we have created one new group that is also there, Okta group testing. Everyone is there, Postman user is there. Basically all these three groups was assigned for my user. That's why I get all these groups. And also if you get any error in while receiving group claims, please go to that scope part and group part again in my intro video, starting video, and you will get what you need to configure. Please validate it, and after validating, I think you will get it. And also one thing is there, your application should be assigned the group. So if you check mine application here and if I check assignment section, group must be assigned there. Yeah, as you can see, three groups are assigned there and that's why we get three claims there. So that's it from this video. I hope you have understood it and it helped you to configure for the group claims. And if this kind of video help you in any way, then please do like, subscribe and share. Thanks for watching this video.